Alien-themed games are preparing to take players to hostile worlds, mysterious planets, and dangerous encounters beyond Earth. Let's check out these upcoming Alien games ready to arrive in 2026 and 2027.
Everyone is listening. This is Dr. Lily Pierce on planet LV-558 in Storespoon. Xenomorphs have overrun the colony. I repeat, overrun the colony.
Alien's Fireteam Elite 2 puts up to 4 players in a colonial marine squad fighting through dangerous missions filled with xenomorph attacks. Teamwork is important, with different classes offering unique abilities and combat roles. The new Specialist class allows players to combine abilities from multiple classes and customize their loadouts. Players will face large enemy swarms, use a variety of weapons and ammo types, and take on horde mode maps with increasingly difficult waves of enemies.
They're everywhere! Pull the line! Sorry I'm late. What the hell happened here?
Alien Deathstorm is a first-person survival action horror game set in a remote colony damaged by a massive storm and overrun by hostile aliens. Players take the role of a combat engineer sent to investigate the site before facing a fight for survival. Combat combines firearms with careful decision-making while dealing with alien threats. The Deathstorm creates additional hazards through collapsing buildings, reduced visibility, and failing systems across the colony.
Warning. Adverse weather conditions detected. Wind speeds reaching survival threshold. Seek shelter.
This place has been buried for centuries. Today is our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
Dark Mass is a first-person horror game set entirely underwater inside a sunken manor discovered beneath a shipwreck. Players control Alice as she investigates the ruins while staying ahead of a hostile presence trapped by an ancient curse. Progress requires solving puzzles based on historical torture rituals and uncovering details about the manor's past. Alice can communicate with her brother Reed, and player decisions determine how the story concludes.
Hooking up the camera now. Let me know if you're getting the feed.
Behind you! There's something behind you!
I've never seen anything like this before. What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.
Star Wars Zero Company takes place during the final stage of the Clone Wars and puts players in command of a squad known as Zero Company. Players control Hawks, a former Republic officer leading a group of hired specialists from different backgrounds. Gameplay revolves around turn-based tactical battles, where squad management and decision-making are important. The story involves tracking an emerging threat while guiding a team of uneasy allies through dangerous operations.
The one fought in the shadows. The war beneath the war. A war that's won with the right strategy. Surveillance, ciphers, good old-fashioned sabotage. These aren't the heroes they tell stories about. They're professionals. Setting aside their differences to take on the impossible. But that's the job, and they get it done.
Station outskirts. Attention.
Attention! Officer under attack!
Breathedge 2 sends players across several star systems where survival depends on managing resources, handling threats, and maintaining their crew. Building, crafting, and upgrading a spaceship are key parts of progression, with new modules expanding its capabilities. Players can also use vehicles to travel through space and across planetary surfaces. Crew members have their own responsibilities and personal goals, making their management an important part of keeping the ship running. Exoborne drops players into Colton County, a devastated region where resources are scarce and danger comes from multiple directions. Gameplay revolves around tactical extraction runs, gathering valuable loot, and making it out safely while facing enemy factions and other players. Dynamic weather systems can trigger tornadoes, lightning strikes, and powerful storms that affect each session. Players can customize exo-rigs with different abilities and upgrades, allowing them to adapt their tactics to changing situations and threats. Intergalactic, the Heretic prophet, takes players to the isolated planet of Semperia, a place that has been cut off from the rest of the universe for centuries. Players control bounty hunter Jordan M.O.Z.I as she searches for a way off the planet while uncovering details about its history and religion. Gameplay combines action-adventure combat with encounters against hostile blade-wielding robots. Much of the adventure revolves around navigating an unfamiliar environment without the support of companion characters.
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around this Imperium moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Simperia. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just the right amount. I say, we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Anyone else with all your fucking shit? Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Thank you.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
M.O.Z.I takes place on a dying planet where players must survive against mutants, alien creatures, and hostile survivors. Gameplay combines first-person shooting with resource management, requiring players to gather food, water, batteries, and spare parts from abandoned settlements. Weapons can be upgraded and modified using both human and alien technology. Tower defense mechanics also play a key role, allowing players to deploy turrets, secure defensive positions, and protect transport convoys from incoming attacks.
M.O.Z.I, what if we paint the Ark turquoise?
There's a dead chef in the kitchen.
Can we use it?
No. He has lost his hand somewhere.
Damn, where?
He cooked it with vegetables. I don't know, Alan. There's no hand.
This is Chinook. In the Cairo language, it means thousand-voiced rustle.
How poetic.
Warhammer 40,000, Boltgun 2 brings back fast-paced first-person shooting through a branching single-player campaign spread across several new worlds. Players can choose between Malam, Kato, and Naira Veyrath, with each character offering different abilities, weapons, and combat styles. Battles feature a growing arsenal that includes chainswords and powerful firearms designed for close and ranged combat. New enemy factions and creatures appear throughout the campaign, creating different challenges across each path.
On foot, in vehicles, or in space. You play as a customizable space pirate captain who carries a sword, a gun.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 allows players to create their own character and rise through a large interplanetary society while building a crew and improving their spacecraft. Progress comes from completing activities across different planets, unlocking new technologies, abilities, and upgrades. Space travel connects locations with their own cultures and opportunities, making movement between worlds a major part of gameplay. The game also includes cooperative play and shared online elements that can affect all players.
Spyglass, which displays the stats, skills, and augments of other characters, as well as revealing more details about locations and points of interest, even from space. It's a key part of recruiting, too. Take a close look at an NPC with your spyglass, and you'll see if they have any skills worth adding to your space pirate crew. Of course, your crew isn't the only company you can bring along. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is an online game, and while you can play solo, co-op buddies can jump in or out at any time. You won't be tethered together either, and if you want to wander off and explore while another player does their own thing, you're free to do so. Welcome to Ganesha City, a dense, vertically built metropolis where the rich live at the top and the poor huddle in shanty towns built into the sides of the city's foundations. It's sprawling and richly detailed, and it's just one small corner of a moon called Soma, itself just a small piece of Beyond Good and Evil 2's gigantic open world. It's also built for aerial exploration, so in addition to your jetpack, you'll have access to a wide selection of flying vehicles. Any vehicle you see can be commandeered and driven, and they can all tune in to Radio Cheetah, a station by space pirates for space pirates. You'll also be able to fully customize your own rides, swapping out modules, wings, engines, equipment, and cosmetic options to tailor your machines to look good and hold their own in a fight. You'll need special equipment or skills to take on larger vessels, but your fighter ships are agile, able to execute barrel rolls, lock onto targets with homing missiles, and dogfight with police if you inadvertently break some city law like flying too close to a major tourist attraction or robbing a bank. And like your weapons, ships can be equipped with augments, enabling you to do things like firing healing missiles at your co-op partners. Your ships are also capable of hitting extreme speeds, covering thousands of kilometers in a matter of seconds. This is essential for getting around planets in a hurry, as well as for flying out into orbit to rendezvous with your mothership, a huge vessel that serves as your home base. Even out here in orbit, you can seamlessly transition from piloting a ship to spacewalking with a nano spacesuit to protect you from the vacuum. Popping out of the cockpit and into the cold abyss of space allows you to use your spyglass to investigate a planet, peering down at treasure-hiding geoglyphs, cities, and settlements, all of which are still buzzing with activity far below you, enabling your co-op partner to explore and interact normally with city life even when you're this far apart. Alternately, you can switch over to the universe map, a fully 3D rendering of System 3 that can be zoomed in and out to give you an overview of everything from close-ups of a planet's surface to the continuously orbiting layout of the entire system. For more, watch the full Beyond Good and Evil 2 livestream linked in the description below, and to find out more as it develops, be sure to subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
Cinder City is a two-player couch co-op game set in 1920s New York, where players join a newly formed firefighter team responding to emergencies across the city. Gameplay combines puzzle solving, route planning, and time management as players work together to rescue civilians and extinguish fires. Progress depends on coordination and efficiency through a variety of challenges. Alongside the firefighting tasks, the story involves uncovering a mysterious plot developing behind the scenes.
following in Armstrong's footsteps. I can almost feel the history under my boots.
Lunar Strike puts players in the role of a junior archivist sent to humanity's final lunar colony at the moon's south pole. The objective is to preserve scientific, cultural, and personal records while investigating a sabotage incident that threatens the colony's survival. Gameplay revolves around managing oxygen, power, suit energy, and habitat systems rather than combat. Players must analyze evidence, make permanent archival decisions, and shape the colony's future through branching narrative outcomes.
Mankind will forget who they were. Just do it.
Never. You hear? Never. Mass murder is not the way.
I don't know. Am I mistaking data for an afterlife? But if memory isn't worth saving, what is?
World of Cronus. It reignites once more. A world scarred by ages past, harboring...
Warhammer 40,000. Dawn of War 4 puts players in control of 4 distinct factions across a large-scale real-time strategy campaign. More than 70 missions form the main campaign, requiring careful unit management and battlefield planning. The Adeptus Mechanicus joins the series as a playable faction, bringing another strategic option to the conflict. Additional modes include Last Stand, Skirmish, Cooperative Play, and Multiplayer Battles, offering different ways to approach combat beyond the campaign.
Over time, the conflict deepens, beginning this fall with Crusade Mode, a living campaign of conquest where every decision matters, every victory reshapes the battlefield, and every loss echoes across the war. Build your army, dominate the map, command leaders and armies. On Cronus, the war never ends. Then Crusade and Last Stand grow deadlier with the addition of Lord Armnock and Guzcutter. Forge, play, and share your own battles with the mission editor. Return to Aurelia, homeworld of the Blood Ravens, where ancient relics ignite deadly new conflicts. And finally, the war is reborn. A new campaign, a new force rises. One planet, endless war. Cronus remembers only victory.
Star Wars Eclipse unfolds in the High Republic era and revolves around a cast of playable characters whose stories intersect across a developing conflict. Players make decisions that can change the course of events, influence relationships, and determine the fate of key characters. Different viewpoints reveal separate parts of the narrative, creating multiple possible outcomes. The game combines action-adventure gameplay with a branching story structure where consequences remain throughout the entire adventure. Retrieval places players in the role of Hana Loche, the commander of a research team stranded on the distant planet Ryhalion. After becoming trapped inside a mysterious retro-futuristic subway facility, Hana must uncover hidden secrets while searching for answers. Survival plays a major role as players face hostile threats in dangerous environments throughout the adventure. The game combines third-person action, horror elements, and story-driven progression as the mystery surrounding the planet gradually unfolds.
There's nothing we can do.
There is no end.
Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here...
Star Wars Galactic Racer revolves around an underground racing league operating in the Outer Rim after the fall of the Empire. Players take control of different types of repulsor craft, including land speeders, speeder bikes, skim speeders, and pod racers, each with distinct handling and performance characteristics. Races feature aggressive competition, where taking risks and disrupting rivals can be as important as speed. Alongside multiplayer modes, the game includes a story-driven campaign centered on a racer known as Shade.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!